Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Armageddon. Today we're going to try this week's Midweek Magic event, Pick 2 Phantom Bot Draft, where you pick 2 cards at a time from Foundations packs. And then, of course, as always with Midweek Magic, your first 2 wins you get an individual rare card reward, and for your third you get a mystery cosmetic. So let's see what we open. Alright, we're waiting for a draft table. Here we go. Loot. Pretty sure loot's fairly strong. Card advantage. Putting creatures directly onto the battlefield. Playing an extra land might not matter after about turn 3, turn 4, but I still think loot's a good first pick. And then our second pick, Quake Strider Ceratops would be nice to hit off loot, and that helps cut green. So let's take Quake Strider Ceratops here. And then Elvish Regrower Bite Down. Bushwhack. I don't think anything else is so powerful to take it over the Librarian here. Librarian's not super great, but it is a 1-drop with relevance later in the game, so that's not bad, and cutting green still sounds good. Beastkin Ranger is pretty nice. The Snare Spinner, decent activated ability. Alright. And then I guess I take Broken Wings. Or maybe Courageous Goblin Heir Apparent, in case we open any other Heirs Apparent. I think there is another Heir Apparent in another pack. Alright. Coma World Eater, eh? I think Coma's good enough to pick here. And then Bushwhack can either be removal or help us find lands to cast Coma. And then wouldn't mind getting Grappling Kraken back. Alright. Evolving Wilds. Not sure how good Reclamation Sage is in Foundation Limited. I think I like Elfsworn Giant. And then I think we take Evolving Wilds just to get the dual land. And hope the Rec Sage wheels. I think I like Icewind Elemental better than the Ink Mage. And then could take another Librarian. I'm not sure how easy Cackling Prowler will be to enable, but I need some more early plays. Alright, so we'll take Cackling Prowler now. Grappling Kraken came back. I'll take Aegis Turtle. Reclamation Sage, and Self-Reflection. So Reclamation Sage coming back means that we got Cackling Prowler, so we successfully cut green in pack 1. Grow from the Ashes is great. Erudite Wizard, we're not really enabling, so I think it's another regrow right here. Doubling Season, that's only really good with Self-Reflection. So I think we take Tatiova, and then Librarian's a human, Beastkin Ranger's an elf, but I don't think Dwinin's Elite is good, so I think I'll take Runaway together. I guess I'll take another Snare Spinner, and this time we'll take Ink Mage. Alright, and then we need some 2-drops, so I'll take Wary Thespian over another 4-drop, and Thornwood Falls is a great pickup. Alright, Erudite Wizard. Doesn't matter what else we pick, we're not playing it. I'll take Sarah Angel, it's the best card in the pack. Alright, Giant Growth and Dwinin's Elite came back. Alright, so we successfully got into blue-green. And cut Sarah Angel. Quick Draw Katana might not be bad. I have to cut 8 cards here. We'll put the lands back in for now, but after cuts, and then we'll see what lands we need. I've got 4 other elves besides Dwinin's Elite. But all of them have higher mana value. So if Dwinin's Elite is my 2-drop, it's not making an elf warrior creature token. So the Dwinin's Elite isn't looking very good. Although it's my only 2-drop creature other than Wary Thespian. Could play Aegis Turtle as an early blocker. And with the Turtle, the 2 Librarians, and Thespian, maybe I don't need to play Elite. I think we're more value-oriented than combat trick-oriented. Runaway Together is fine with creatures with good enter abilities. Wary Thespian is fine. Softblood Ink Mage is fine. Oh yeah, we're cutting the Erudite Wizard because we're not drawing more than 1 card per turn. Reclamation Sage is fine to bounce with Runaway Together. We'll cut some 4-drops. I like our top end. On the other hand, maybe we cut the early blue cards and just have blue be our late game. In which case, I think I want Dwayne's Elite back in, even though it's not going to be very good. I just need early creatures. And then we're not that great at enabling Morbid, I don't think, so we'll cut the Prowler. And we'll keep the Katana as equipment. So this is the deck we'll run. I'll build mana base, and we'll get into some gameplay. See you soon. On the draw. Don't know if turn 3 is too slow. I think on the play this would be keepable. I guess, and I can afford to go down to 6 because I get the extra draw step. So I think let's see if we can't get a slightly faster hand. Alright, this is a faster hand. And then we'll bottom. I guess self-reflection gives me something, some top end to play towards, maybe Reclamation Sage. Alright, quick Triceratops, also good to copy. Opponent doesn't have a turn 1 play. Opponent's red-white. There's Pridemate. Quick draw Katana. We'll play Thespian. I'll keep Bushwhack. We'll use it to get another forest. And then we should do that before we attack with Wary Thespian. I could wait until I can equip Quick Draw Katana. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to trade off Wary Thespian when I've got equipment that gives first strike. Opponent has Squad Rallier, Loot, a little late to the party. Opponent can double block. Elects to take it. We are taking 5 back. Alright, don't mind opponent spending 5 mana to kill my 2-drop. I'll draw a land. That lets me play Loot, equip Quick Draw Katana. And then Forest would be a fine draw. Youthful Valkyrie. Tachova. Wild opponent stays back, so I don't have attacks. So we'll just play Tachova here. No attacks. Opponent activates Squad Rallier. It's another Pride Mate. Alright, Island. Probably worse draw, but at least any land is good with Tachova. Alright. So I can either self-reflection, although I obviously don't want to copy one of my legendary creatures, and Mild-Mannered Librarian is not a particularly exciting creature to copy. I think we play Snare Spinner here. And I don't really want to move the Katana. No attacks. Opponent activates Squad Rallier, finds Resolute Reinforcements. Plays Vanguard Seraph. Elfsworn Giant. No attacks. Opponent finds Healer's Hawk. So they finally have a life gain creature. So it's a good thing I've got 2 reach blockers. Opponent kicks Burst Lightning. This is suspicious. I don't know why opponent attacked with Youthful Valkyrie. Maybe they have a trick? So I think we have to take it for now. And then we might copy Elfsworn Giant. With self-reflection. There's Healer's Hawk. Grow from the Ashes. Let's copy Elfsworn Giant. No attacks. Opponent flashes in Resolute Reinforcements. Not sure why opponents didn't target this Elfsworn Giant. Alright, and we can play Thornwood Falls because of loot. Another land. I think it's Quake Strider Ceratops. No attacks. And activate Squad Rallier. It's Savannah Lions. Copies Useful Valkyrie. No blocks. Alright, Treetop Snare Spinner. And then the lands I get with Grow from the Ashes come into play untapped. Reclamation Sage. Opponent doesn't have any artifacts or enchantments. And then I like... We've got 13 cards left to opponent 17. Opponent hits land. It's another Healer's Hawk. Elvish Regrower. Can get back another Snare Spinner or Wary Thespian. This becomes 5 power, which is not enough to attack past the Youthful Valkyrie. Let's activate Loot, see what we hit. discard Rex Sage. Play Grappling Kraken. No attacks. Activate Squad Rallier. Misses. Dazzling Angel's good. It's another Dazzling Angel, which they can play here. Land is good. I think I like copying Grappling Kraken, so I can start stunning opponents' creatures. Bushwhack. Almost wouldn't mind using that to draw a card or get a land, but I think we use it to fight Pridemate with Quakestride or Ceratops. We'll activate Loot. Hit Coma. I think Beastkin Ranger, Icewind Elemental can attack. Opponent rethinking blocks. There's Sarah Angel. Land is good. Activate Squad Rallier. Misses. Gwyn's Elite. Actually, let's wait to play Regrower. Opponent chumps with Healer's Hawk. I guess I could have equipped and takes the damage from Coma. Opponent activates Squad Rallier. Misses. Activates again. Misses. And that's enough for opponent. Alright. Well, we outground an aggressive deck, which is what this deck is designed to do. On we go. Oh, before I forget, let's take a look at our first individual card reward. I keep forgetting that, but I remembered before fading out this time. Alright, let's see what we get. Coveted Falcon. This is a bit of a finicky card. Could be interesting in... I'm not sure what kind of deck. Brawl, probably. I don't think it's a constructed playable, though. Alright. On the play, it would be pretty sad to play Reclamation Sage without a target. And it's not that great with Bite Down. I think we go to 6 here. Alright, this is better. And I'll bottom Reclamation Sage. I'll be shuffling it back in with Evolving Wilds anyway. Alright, and then do I Bushwhack on one or Evolving Wilds? I think it's Evolving Wilds. And we'll fetch Island. Opponent leads with Tapland. So it looks like the mirror match. Pachova. We'll play Thespian. And self-reflection is good to put in the graveyard. Alright, opponent tamer. Snare spinner. Then I think it's attack with Thespian, search up a land with Bushwhack, play quick draw Katana. And then I'm more likely to draw for a green source than a blue source, so I think we get double blue. Opponent playing multiple colors. Plays Dazzling Angel. There's Coma. With Quick Draw Katana, I don't really want to trade Thespian. I mean, I don't think opponent blocks. And indeed they don't. We'll play the Snare Spinner here. The opponent has their own Snare Spinner. Alright. We should be mana efficient and play Tattoo over here. And then no attacks. And then land is good draw. Loot would be fine. Elfsworn Giant. Opponent plays Jada. And it looks like they're going to activate Snare Spinner. Alright, land is good. Bushwhack. I kind of want to use that to fetch land 7 to play Coma. And then I can play Bushwhack, find land, activate Snare Spinner. So we'll activate Snare Spinner now. I guess we'll put counter on Thespian. Opponent takes it. And then I don't need triple blue, so we'll fetch Forest. And then Bite Down would be great. Opponent plays Prideful Parent. That's another counter on the snare spinner. Attacks with snare spinner, that's interesting. I could block with my snare spinner. That does free their flyers to attack, but I am about to get Coma down. I think we'll take it for now. Elfsworn Giant. That'll be great for next turn, because I can play Elfsworn Giant and still equip Quick Draw Katana to Coma. And we draw land. We'll attack first. Opponent jumps. Patova has been great for us, drawing cards. Eric's Uprising draws opponent a card. They're tapped out. Actually, we'll play Elfsworn Giant. Attack with Coma. Not sure why opponent's blocking. I've got first strike. Alright, regrower. The only thing to get back is Evolving Wild, so I don't need it right now, but it'll be good in case opponent's got removal for Coma. Exemplar of Light is getting pretty big, but I think we're going wide with Coma here. Big Triceratops. And we'll attack with the coils. No surprise there. The opponent has to block. They're still taking lethal, so they have to chump. And they're still taking lethal. They needed to chump with both creatures. Alright. Well, there we go. Drawing your bombs wins games. Let's see what our next rare reward is. Ooh, we get a mythic. That's exciting. Ooh, Cloud Midgar Mercenary. That's great. I'm collecting Final Fantasy, so opening a mythic is one less mythic pack I have to buy. I like it. And Cloud's great, especially in Brawl. And he makes equipment decks, I think you can actually are playable in constructed formats. All right, on we go. On the play, fetch. Searching up a basic with Bushwhack and then not having a play until turn 4 doesn't seem very good, so I think we take a mulligan. Alright. Only one color, but our blue cards are all top end anyway. I don't want to go down to 5, so I think we keep this. And then I've got plenty of ways of shuffling the deck. So we'll bottom Kraken. Play a Librarian. Opponent leads with Mountain. Plays Fanatical Firebrand. I think we trade if they attack. They don't attack. I'm fine if they use Firebrand to take out the Librarian. Obviously, it would be nice if I get to 4 mana and can activate Librarian and draw a card. But trading 1-drop for 1-drop is fine. Alright, Snare Spinner, that's nice. I'll need to draw a land. I'll offer the trade. Opponent takes it. And then either land or Bushwhack or Grow from the Ashes would be good draws here. I'd even take a, what do you call it? The creature that surveils, Wary Thespian. Alright, now opponent offers it. They might have a trick. Yeah, opponent could have a trick here. And yeah, I think we'll take it. Alright, land is fine. Opponent doesn't have a turn to play. Not sure if there are flash creatures in mono red in Foundations I need to be worried about. And then I think next turn it's play Snare Spinner, and then if we draw land, play Elfsworn Giant. If we don't draw land, activate Mild-Mannered Librarians. Opponent takes it. We don't have a turn 3 play, which is too bad. But Snare Spinner will hold the ground pretty well. Opponent mono red so far. Alright, Fanatical Firebrand takes out one of the librarians. No play. You can also activate Mild-Mannered Librarian at instant speed, it's worth noting. So if opponent had waited until turn 4, if I'd held up the mana, I could have activated the Librarian in response to the Firebrand dealing 1 damage and saved the Librarian. So opponent sacrificing Firebrand when they did was a good plan. Alright, opponent's blue. Is it? Blue-red. So this might unlock some of their spells. That might be why they didn't have much to do. I could play Katana, equip Katana, but that's pretty bad in the face of removal. So I think it's attack, hold up Librarian, and then we'll activate Librarian end of turn. Alright, this is fine. Alright. Perfect, we draw land. And then Elfsworn Giant is fine to copy with self-reflection. Opponent draws 1 card off Lunar Insight, that's pretty sad. Pulls up 2 mana. Tatiova, So opponent could have Counterspell. I'm not sure what counterspells are in Foundations. If it's Essence Scatter or something else. So I think we attack first. Maybe opponent has a response and taps out. Opponent chumps, reconsiders. Takes 4. Alright, and then which I don't... The tokens aren't necessary, so I think we play Elfsworn Giant here. That resolves. And then I might wait until I draw land to play Tatiova so I can play land and trigger her immediately. I think opponent played land before they cast Involuntary Employment. We're going to take 5 here. Although that's not a big deal if opponent... I don't know, opponent doesn't have a way to remove Elfsworn Giant. And then I can play Loot, play Quick Draw Katana. Once again, I think we attack first to see if we can bait out a response. Looks like opponent's got something. Sure Strike. That's an interesting choice, because they just took 8 damage. They really should have blocked Elfsworn Giant. Another Involuntary Employment. We'll take 5. No blocks. And again, opponent played land before taking control of Elfsworn Giant. Alright, opponent hits us with Bulk Up. And now we equip the Katana to loot, and we have 3 lethal attackers. And that's enough for opponent. Alright, let's look at our mystery cosmetic. So we missed our land drops that last game there, but fortunately we had just enough action that it wasn't a problem. No surprise, it's a Parallax card style from the new Edge of Eternity's Alchemy. Alright, let's take a look at the deck. So I only ever activated a mild-mannered librarian. Oh no, I activated them a couple times. So they've turned out to be better than I expected. Drawing a card made that ability so much better. I didn't activate them that first game, but just having them as early plays was good. Bushwhack, we used once as a fight spell, but mostly it was great to help us hit our land drops, which this deck wants to do. Tatova, of course, was good. Coma was great. And then Quick Draw Katana, I wasn't sure about leaving it in the deck, but it proved to be very useful. Giving a creature a buff to power and first strike helped out a lot. Wary Thespian was fine. Duanin's Elite we never played. Bite Down. I think we killed a creature with Bite Down. It was fine. The Ranger trampled once. Reclamation Sage. Never had any targets. So maybe we should have cut it for a giant growth after all. But having an answer to an artifact or enchantment as a creature seemed to be worth it just in case. If opponent had a powerful enchantment or artifact that I couldn't otherwise remove, I have Reclamation Sage. Grow from the Ashes was good. The Snare Spinners were good. We even activated one once to buff the Thespian. So while we didn't make use of their activated ability as much as one of our opponents did, it was still useful. Regrower we never played, but it would have been good to return permanents to our hand, especially in a grindy game if we traded off or opponent removed a Tatiova or a Coma or a Quake Stratoceratops. Self-Reflection was good, copying the Elfsworn Giant and Grappling Kraken. And then this was an interesting format in terms of the draft. I think the pick 2 format really made it easier to get into a color in pack 1 and then to get into a second color pack 2, pack 3. Because we were able to cut pretty much all the green cards in pack 1, and so green was open in the rest of the draft. And then when we opened Coma, we were able to get enough blue cards to make a light blue play worth our while. So pick 2 makes drafting a lot easier. I can see why it's probably going to be preserved for events like Midweek Magic and isn't going to be a regular limited event. But you never know, they might be giving it a try and seeing how popular it is. Anyway, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Do please like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more limited content, let me know in the comments. And have a good one. Bye.